welcome to the podcast, everyone. Let's just jump right in, Mohammed. It's always just fascinating, to hear about personal journeys, especially with something as big as real estate, right? How has it truly transformed your life, and your family's life as a whole?
James, it's been immense. It's hard to put into one sentence, but real estate truly transformed my life and my family's too, Not only financially, making us more secure, but I can now pass down a genuine legacy to my daughter. It's a big deal, truly.
Wow, that's incredible, Mohammed. Before all this, was there a specific turning point that made you realize, okay, I need to make a change? Or was it more of a gradual realization? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I was working a typical 40-hour week, getting a good paycheck, but I wasn't really saving anything substantial, James. My bank account often had zero extra money, I never saw savings build up and couldn't provide for my family the way I wanted, truly. That spurred the change,
Right, so, that realization, that lack of savings, really hit home, didn't it? So how long did it take then for you to, fully transition from that 40-hour work week to being a full-time real estate investor? And what was that transition like, financially speaking, Moment?
It was actually quite quick once I truly committed. I've been a real estate investor for a little bit over 2.5 years now, and the transition it's been phenomenal. Truly. I mean, compared to what I was making monthly before, I've literally more than doubled my income in less than a year. It's just amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing, James.
Wow, that's truly astounding. Doubling your income in less than a year. I mean, that's a massive shift. So, could you give us a sense then of the scale? I mean, how many deals have you actually done since since you started this journey as a real estate investor, right? Totally.
Yeah, I can definitely share that, James. We've definitely done close to over 30 deals now, Yeah, over 30 deals. So it's been a busy couple of years, but incredibly rewarding too, Each one teaches you something different, something valuable, and it just keeps building up the momentum. It's quite exhilarating, I'd say, truly.
That's a serious number of deals, Mohammed, truly. So with over 30 deals under your belt, I'm curious, what are the different strategies, that you've used? You mentioned a small percentage were wholesale. So, what are the other approaches you've taken for those other deals, right?
Well, James, fix and flip. Fix and flip has been one of my absolute bread and butter strategies, We've done quite a few fix and flips, and they've been very profitable for us. It's a great way to generate capital, quickly, But as of recent, my wife and we've decided to really focus on rental properties. That's buying and holding, which was always our ultimate goal, for the long term.
Ah, okay. So, fix and flip for the quick gains, building capital, and then you're pivoting, towards buy and hold for that long-term wealth, right? That makes a lot of sense. So with the rental properties, is that something you're seeing as a more stable, consistent income stream compared to the other strategies, is it?
Absolutely, James. Absolutely. Buying and holding, it really provides that consistent passive income. It's about building equity, over time and creating a lasting financial foundation. That's the real game changer. Fix and flip, it's good. It's really good for short term. But buy and hold, that's where the true wealth building happens, It's stability.
That focus on long-term wealth makes complete sense, Mohammed. Shifting gears slightly, you mentioned a small percentage of your deals were wholesale. was there a particular wholesaling deal that stands out, perhaps due to a significant return? How much, for example, did you make from that single wholesale transaction?
Indeed, James, there was. On one specific wholesale deal alone, we were able to generate over $200,000. It truly demonstrated the immediate capital generation potential of wholesaling when the right opportunity presents itself. A significant outcome for sure.
Over £200,000 from a single deal is absolutely phenomenal, Mohammed. What kind of property was that specifically that yielded such an impressive return? And looking back, do you have any regrets about wholesaling that particular asset? Or was it entirely the right decision at the moment?
Well, James, we ended up wholesaling a 26-unit apartment building. It was massive, truly a substantial property. And yes, that deal represents one of my greatest regrets. In hindsight, keeping that building for our buy and hold portfolio would have been an incredible opportunity for long-term wealth and consistent income. A significant missed opportunity indeed.
Right. I mean, that makes total sense. Wholesaling can be great, right? It gives you that quick cash, that aha moment. But then, as a seasoned investor, everybody does regret, I should have kept, that one and that one as well. So it sounds like that regret then really solidified your shift towards holding properties, didn't it?
Correct, James, correct. That's the story that every investor that did the wholesale eventually faces. It absolutely solidified it, Wholesaling, it was my entry point, the way to generate initial capital. And it was a good strategy for that. But the regret from that duplex, it truly highlighted the importance, of building that long-term passive income through holding. It's a completely different mindset now.
Yeah, I can totally understand that shift in perspective. So then, looking forward, what does your future vision then look like, for your real estate journey? Are you completely focused on, expanding your buy and hold portfolio now, or do you still see a place for other strategies, moving forward, right?
My future vision, James, it is absolutely centered around building that robust buy and hold portfolio. That is the ultimate goal. We're looking for more stable assets, multifamily properties, for that consistent cash flow. While other strategies like fix and flip, they might still come into play for specific opportunities. The primary focus is definitely on expanding our rental properties. That's the legacy we're building,
That's a clear strategy, Mohammed, and it really aligns with building that long-term legacy you spoke about earlier. So if there's one piece of advice, that you could impart to someone who's just starting out, totally new to real estate investing, what would that be? What's the first step, right?
James, I'd absolutely say just start. Don't overthink it too much. Educate yourself, find a good mentor, and just take that first step. It doesn't have to be a massive deal initially. Start small, understand the market, and learn the strategies. Everyone starts somewhere, and the biggest hurdle is just getting started. Consistency is key, truly.
That's truly solid advice, Mohammed. Just start and learn as you go. It's been an incredibly insightful discussion, really shedding light on the realities and the potential of real estate investing. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. Truly.
My pleasure, James. My absolute pleasure. Always great to talk about this, and hopefully inspire others to take that leap too. It's truly life-changing. Thank you for having me, It's been a real treat.
That's really what it's all about, isn't it, Mohammed? Inspiring others to see what's truly possible. Your story truly showcases dedication and the real power of strategic investing.
Absolutely, James.
I just hope my journey empowers others to start, truly. The biggest rewards come from that first step.
Well, there you have it, a real life success story. Working a 9 to 5 with very little to start, Mohammed has truly carved out his own path. If you are getting value from these videos, hit the notification button, subscribe and like. See you on the next video.